Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today it's another trying to fix video. So this is another item from Marcel in the Netherlands. Now I unpacked this one from the box, and immediately what surprised me was the weight of this thing. As soon as you feel it, it just feels like a quality product. So the problem with this one is when I turn it on there, there's absolutely nothing happening. So now I've had a look at the bottom. It says here 5 volts, so that's DC, 1.6 amps, and if you have a look at the side here, there is a micro USB port. I've got this charger here, and this charger is 2.4 amps, 2400 milliamps, 5 volts. So this should be ample for it. You know, if I was trying to charge it with something like 600 milliamps, and maybe it would take ages, but look, this should charge it. Now I've had this plugged in for about an hour and it's not doing anything. So maybe I need to leave it plugged in for a day or so, I don't know. But it's not the charger, because look, this one here is a Huddle charger from a tablet, and this one here is 2 amps. And if I plug this one in, you can see the same thing happens again. Yeah, and I just had a very quick look wondering how to take it apart. Now I haven't taken it apart, but look, when I peeled this off, can you see that screws are missing? I haven't peeled it off any more than that because I wanted to save it for the video. But if you have a look there, all the screws are missing. So it's definitely been apart before. But before we take it fully apart, let's just make sure it doesn't need a reset. Because I typed into Google, flashing red light, and a lot of people said that it just needs to be reset, or it could be a software issue. So, well, I mean, it's a battery issue, but it could be that it's in, there's different modes. There's something called a SHIP mode, S-H-I-P, and I believe that is to save the battery from depleting completely or something along those lines there. So let's just try basically what I've read on the internet. So I'm going to try to do the SHIP mode to begin with, and I need to hold down this multifunction button in the middle for 10 seconds while the cable's plugged into it, and then I need to unplug that cable and then let go of the button. So let's do that now and see what happens. 1 and 2 and 10. Okay, can you see that's changed now? That's changed there, excellent, that's done something different. So now unplug that there and let go. Now let's see if it turns on. No, but that could be because the battery's drained. So now let's plug it in and see what it does. Right, so it's doing the same thing, but it did do something different there, didn't it? Right, so the next thing I'm going to try is to reset it completely. So you've got to hold down the power button for 10 seconds. Let's try that. Right, well that hasn't made any difference at all. Let's try it without the cable plugged in. I'm wondering if it's just been left for a long time and now the battery's completely depleted, and it might not be safe. You know, the battery might think it's unsafe to charge up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug it into my computer and see if it recognises it, because then you can do like a firmware update on it. Right, so we've got a micro USB cable. This is one that's got 4 wires in it, so it's doing the data as well as the power, not just charging. Plug it into there. Still got the flashing red light there because it's charging. Okay, it's saying setting up device, BOSE SoundLink Mini 2. So it looks like it has recognised it. That's good. And we've got to go to btu.bose.com. It says here, take a moment to download and install the BOSE Updater. With this app you can easily update your product and find out when new software updates are available. I'll say here that there is an update for my product. So it does recognise it then, doesn't it? So I'm going to put update now, version 1.1.4. It says make sure the battery is charged. Well, it's not. Do not disconnect during the update. If your product is not updating, contact us. Right, let's hit update now. And let's see if it goes through. Right, interestingly now it's halfway through the update, 58%, but the little light's gone off on the speaker, and the USB here made the disconnection sounds. Right, it made a little noise there. Oh look, and it's gone to amber charger now. Yes! It made like the boop boop noise, which I presume happens when you plug in a charger. We're now at 76%. Look, charging amber. It's done it again. Your product is now up to date, so I presume it means I can disconnect it. I'm hoping. Right, so it is flashing amber now, so let's unplug that. And now let's plug in the charger and see what it does now. Excellent. Look, it's charging up now. So although I had it plugged in for around an hour before, I suppose with the flashing red light it wasn't actually accepting the charge. So I'm presuming there's not going to be enough charge in it yet to do anything. Let's see. Yes, and that's flashing the Bluetooth now. Excellent. Right, what I'm going to do is, let's leave this plugged in for a bit. And now I'm going to come back to it and we'll try and I'll try and connect up to my phone and maybe play a bit of a My Mate Vince thing so I don't get copyright. And then maybe I'll do an aux thing to the CD that I fixed yesterday, the CD Walkman, the Discman, and then we'll put a bit of royalty-free classical music on there and see if that's working. I'm going to try to reset it now because remember this is going to be paired up to the previous person's phone and you know, the language settings and stuff. So let me reset it and then we'll see. Maybe it will be in Dutch. If so, I believe you can just scroll through the different languages. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug this and now I'm going to right, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to hold down this for 10 seconds.
60%.
So I'm presuming that's Dutch, because it has come from the Netherlands. Right.
English. To select English, press and hold the multifunction button. Ready to pair.
Excellent. So I've reset it now, and now it's ready to pair. So let me pair it up with my phone. Here we go. Look. Hi there, my name's Vince from My Mate Vince. And you can see when I'm going here, it's going up here. Look, I'm pressing up here. On your PlayStation 4. That's clever, isn't it? And the reason this video is different than the one I did about a year or so ago is because in this version here, so it's working. Bluetooth's definitely working. Now let's plug in an aux and see if that's working. Right, so here we have the CD player that I fixed yesterday. Let's plug it in here. Okay, and it's come up with aux there. Goes pretty loud. Right, I don't know if you heard that or not, but it's got like a zzz, zzz, and that's because it's not screwed in here. So you know when you put it up loud, have a listen now. Yeah. So 100% we have to screw that in. That was an epic. I've been looking into this now for the screws for over 1 hour, but eventually I got there. So got myself a telecom block terminal socket here. I've still got loads of these left over from when I used to sell telecom products. And these screws here are just about perfect. They look to be a tiny little bit on the big side. Remember, I'm screwing into aluminium, so I suppose even though it's slightly big, they're going to kind of make their own thread on the way in. So it's not ideal, they're almost perfect, but not quite perfect. But that's them there, so let's pop them in here, and hopefully that will get rid of the vibration. Okay, they look like they've pulled it in. Can you see now? It looks like it's all the way in, but I won't know until I put it back together. So let's put this back on, and I'm just going to give it a quick clean. Right, look at that, it has come out. Absolutely beautiful. I can't get across in the video how nicely weighted this is. It feels just absolute quality. It really does. So now let's connect up the CD player again. Excellent, that annoying vibration's gone now because the screws has pulled the bottom bit into the bodywork, so there's nothing to vibrate because it's all nice and solid now. So I can't tell you how good that sounds. I know it's not going to come across in the video. I am so happy with that. I really am. Excellent. Right, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more Trying to Fix videos. Take care. Bye now.